project here is Shopify, shopping lists made easy. I always had issues with making shopping lists.
So what's your project about?
So my project is about yoga and meditation poses. So
My project it's based on the colorblind test, and one aspect is actually the Ishihara plates. We took 21.
I designed the table view about the cryptocurrency. So the first picture, the sales, so you can change the
So I call it the expense tracker. The idea behind it is that it's an aggregator with which you can hook up your various bank accounts, be it checking, savings, credit, debit.
And basically it's an app that manages all your redeemable points from your favorite stores, restaurants, and things of that nature. So how it works is that you log in, and then
this application is what to eat today. This is for homemakers who always worry about the dinner or rice. So I have 2 languages supported in this application.
Perfect. So you made
English
it in
and Korean.
Korean, okay.
Okay, and I can search from the database.
it tells the users about what all types of yoga and the meditation, wherein for the different types of yoga I have used spinners, and then different poses I have used a list view. And if you go and want to see one of the yoga pose, you will have a entire information about what steps to follow and the benefits of that pose, and also you will have a counter of 30 seconds, so you can
Had issues with making shopping lists and leaving them at home whenever I go shopping. So I decided to make this shopping list app. It's relatively simple. We have a couple of views here. First one, you can add in all the items that you wish to shop for. You can increase the number that you want to buy. You can also tag them with the particular item type they are, such as groceries, housekeeping, other. As you purchase items, you can swipe them away off the left. It'll put them over into your purchase history list, so you
So
can
when
see.
when you swipe it, it will delete them.
Correct.
Okay.
It deletes out of the first database. You can see the 2 tables inside of my database here. It puts it into the second database, which is grocery history, and it appears on here in the order of which you purchased them.
Okay.
So you could swipe out 2 button-up shirts, and it would appear up there, and the next one you take off would appear above it.
Perfect.
So you can go out of any order. Then when you hit to breakdown chart, there's a nice animated graph that will come up showing you how much of each item type you have purchased over time.
Okay. Thank you.
Very well.
One of the numbered plates, the red-green plates, and then decide to see if the user can actually tell the difference between numbers and colors in those plates. And if they do, they get to input the number. If not, then they actually have that deficiency. And then at the end, it'll show the results of the correct answers versus the wrong answers. And then the second activity is the shades green colorblind test. And then this one is the shades differentiation test, where you have a grid of these colors and you have to pick the shade that is different. So there's different levels of it. There's the easy, medium, and hard. And this is the harder level, where there's more grids or squares, and then the color differentiation.
Do you know the theory behind this? Because I teach this in my class.
Oh, really? I learned a little bit. A little bit when we were researching
We have
it.
3 sensors in our eyes,
Yeah.
red, green, and blue.
Yeah.
You know, there are rare people who have 4.
No, I didn't know that. Do you have it?
Chromat.
Maybe you
And I was teaching.
winning.
I was teaching that in my class about tetrachromats, because they can see 10 million shades of color.
So you also look at the eye anatomy. How you also in your course you also look at the
Well,
eye
we start
anatomy.
with human eye, because
Okay.
then we go to digital formats. But then I was talking about this, that they can
It's
differentiate.
kind of counterintuitive if you think about it. I'm not sure how that works.
Like, a lot of people get stomped on this and the gray one. But you're a lot faster. This is so cool.
And I also have a special one that takes care of cash transactions. So it aggregates all the data together, breaks it down, and then you can do manipulation on it, saying, hey, I want to break it down by months, and then I want to view my net income and my expenses, my income, my expenses, and my net value for a set month. So it has four main views.
You said connecting different accounts, right?
Different bank accounts, yes.
Different bank accounts.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have the test data that I have in here is a TCF checking, another TCF checking, and a TCF savings.
Okay.
And I have data behind it, and I'll explain what I'm using to pull those transactions. So from those multiple accounts, I can aggregate everything together. So for instance, you can say, I want to see what my expenses are for the month of...
I'm trying to create a household now. So, so my household name is Alex, and this is my household ID.
Oscar, generic. Specifically, it is for the Lucia Valley Radio Club. And it generically for any amateur radio club, and with some changes can be modified for any club. Keep track of members, when they paid, their...
Right here, it'll show you your gift cards that you have, like the balance of those gift cards. And at the bottom here, there's a radio button to where if you click on it, it'll show you your favorite stores and how that...
You have it here, right?
Yeah.
December. You can come to the monthly expense view, and then by default you view your expenses, all of your expenses for all months. If you click this drop down, I allow you to choose it by month because I break down the data by month. And then you get to see, hey, this month I spent on this category this much, on this category that much. So the
stores here, and it'll show you stores you shop at the most, and it'll show up here. And then you have this list of stores that you can go to. So we're going to go to restaurants, and then let's go to Chipotle, and it'll show you how many points you're able to redeem with the app. You click redeem, it'll give you a code that you use at checkout when you're at that store.
And you put some sample data here, right?
I put some sample data, yes.
With the logos, with everything.
Yeah, with the label.